So what can I talk about this time? I don't know. Um, I really wasn't planning on spending too much money on video games this week, mainly because I dropped another 700 bucks on tours throughout France. So I kind of held back and really only had three items to show you guys this week until I went out today. And the only reason I went out today is because Canadian Retro sent me a text saying he was out of Goodwill and there's some Japanese games there and come by and check them out. Well, I went out and checked them out and was really on the fence about picking them up. They are obviously all in Japanese. They're all PS2 games, and I mean they're decent games from what I saw. There was a Virtua Fighter in there, a couple racing games, and then I think there was a Dragon Warrior in there as well. Except I think they call it something different over in Japan. I don't know. But anyways, he got me out and ended up going throughout the town or city and hitting up all the thrift stores since I was out. It was such a nice day out. So ended up spending a little bit more than I wanted, but a lot of this stuff, I mean, really isn't that pricey. I really hit it pretty big at one Goodwill, and they were trying to clear out a lot of their old video games, and they just had them priced at $2 a piece. So I kind of went nuts on that, and I don't know really how much I'll be keeping, but we'll see. Let's get into it. Very first game here is Just Cause 2. Picked this up at a Target, and they were blowing these away for $10 a piece. Really wasn't even planning on picking this up, but my buddy kind of talked me into it, so I now picked it up. GameStop was doing a buy 2 for 20 on all games that are $14.99 and less, so I ended up picking up Prototype. This is the first one, and if you saw my last week's video, I picked up Prototype 2 last week, so I wanted to get the first one to play through the first one, prior to playing through the second one. So this is the one I wanted to pick up. Got this again. It ended up being $10, and along with that, I picked up Dead Space 3. And again, this is on my list of games to get, so I figured, what the hell, pair the two together, and I got both for $20. Next at a Thalys. Picked up again quite a few things at Thalys. First thing here is actually a Mario checkers board. I don't know. I always look through their board games for some reason, and actually A. Crosby kind of got me into that. And he just kind of said, there's some games out there that are actually worth a little bit of money. And so I was looking through it and blah, blah, blah. I didn't really see much, but this popped out. And obviously it's Mario Checkers. I checked inside. It's complete, has all the pieces and all that. Don't really play checkers too much, but just because it had a Mario, logo on it, it kind of interested me. So anyways, I picked this up for $2 at Thalys. Who knows when I'll play that. Next up is Ghostbusters, the video games. Oh my god, I can't speak today. Ghostbusters, the video game. And again, this was at Thalys. This was $3.99. Also, while I was there, I picked up Micro Machines V4, and again, it's just another racing game. I don't know. Maybe I sound a little bit down this week. I'm really not, but I'm kind of down on what I picked up. It sounds like, anyways. But anyways, Micro Machines V4, yay! I picked this up along with Ghostbusters, and it was $3.99. Also, while I was there, there's a bag of Game Gear games, and they were all bunched together. And the bag, it was selling for $5.99. And there is Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Fred Couples Golf, PGA Tour Golf. Yeah, I know Blast Mode 7 is going to nail me on that one. Super Monaco GP, and NHL All-Stars. I think I just picked this up because of the price, to be honest. I recently sold off all my Game Gear games, so I don't know why I bought this. I don't know, maybe Canadian Retro will be into something here. If not, that's cool too, but I just figured I'd pick it up because it was at a good price point. Next, I went to a Goodwill, and I mentioned this before. I kind of have a general rule of upgrading my Player's Choice copies to a black label. One, it has to be complete, the disc has to be in mint condition, and it has to be under $5. This is Ratchet & Clank Going Commando. Great game. I have it in Player's Choice, played through it, loved it, and wanted to get a black label version. So I found this at a Goodwill today, and it was $4, so I picked it up. Also, while I was there, I picked up A. Crosby's favorite, Project Gotham Racing, and The Sims Bustin' Out. And the reason I picked these up is I actually got these for free. And you probably guessed it. We got empty cases here. So someone stole these games, and I just went up to the cashier, went up with Ratchet, and I said, you know what, someone stole these, can I just have the cases? I can still use them, blah blah blah. And she said, fine, take them, they're yours. So for all this year, these one game and 2 cases, I paid $4. Alright, moving on to the Goodwill where I spent too much money. First game I picked up, well, I kind of was looking at their games. They're off to a new area, and they had a sign up, but it was kind of hidden. And I just want to verify with the employee that, you know, these games are on sale, because they're all priced at like $5.05 or $6.06, and some even $10.01. And she said, yep, they're a manager special today, and all games are $2.02. So I rifled through all the games. A bunch of people came in, and I just grabbed everything I was kind of interested in and then went through it later. So I picked up Gears of War 2, True Crime Streets of LA, Kill Switch, Midtown Madness 3, Full Spectrum Warrior, picked up another copy of Doom 3, and yes, this one is a little bit dented. It is complete though. On the PS2 I picked up SSX, The Italian Job. On the PS3 I picked up Alpha Protocol. I kind of had an interest in this game, I just didn't want to spend a lot of money on it, so for $2 I was going to give it a try. And next is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I have this already. This is kind of just for trade or resale. Make a little bit of money back. Next up is Might and Magic Heroes 5. Again, this wasn't $10, it was $2. And last game here is Battlefield 1942 World War II Anthology. And I fucked up on this one. I will tell you that right off the bat. I have done this in the past, and I had all these games, and I checked all the cases. I didn't check the PC games, and I figured this thing's so damn heavy, everything's got to be in there anyways. So I opened it up when I got home. Here's a Might and Magic, or Might and Magic is perfectly fine, but Battlefield, I opened it up, and I was just kind of standing there, and I was thinking, okay, here. First thing I saw was a jewel case, a generic DVD jewel case. And actually, you know what? Fuck it, I'll show you. Let's open this shit up. I swear I'm not in a bad mood today. It's just, I don't know. That is the first thing I saw here. And open that up, and we have disc 5 and disc 6 shoved in one of these generic DVD cases. Then came with this. Well, let's get these manuals out of the way. Came with the 2 manuals, whatever. Then came with this, and this, it holds all the other discs. And here you will see, well, let's just say there's, disc 4, disc 3, disc 2, and if you go over to disc 1, you see an empty slot. So I'm missing disc 1. So, I don't know. I've done this before. I said I'd never do it again, but, you know, I did it again. That's a kick in the nuts, isn't it? Anyways, I am happy with what I picked up. Swear to God I am. And, anyways, those are the finds of the week. Again, looking forward to what everyone picks up. And until next time, take care.